The second thing is that the modifier has to come right after the create modifier. Okay? Now I can adjust it. And from the modifier list here, you write what you want. I was using one from a list that has dozens of modifiers, like I was using edit poly, but that's it. We can't cover everything. We're just giving you the basics to work with. All right? So you have the edit boolean on your work, and you can go down to control what you want to work on, even if it's a small piece. If I want to work from this layer, for example, I should keep it next to me here and set it to wireframe. So I want to remove the layer above it. As for the layer above, if I say I'm going to take the vertex, no, that will remove the points and mess things up. If I say I'm going to take the faces or the edges, no, I want the polygon, not the whole element. I just want the polygon. I had a closed polygon up here, so I press Control 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just like we did with the chair 67, just like we did with the chair. Well, above, if I said I will take the vertex, no. I will remove the points, no. It will mess up the world like this. If I said I will take the faces or the edges, no. I want the polygon. I don't want the whole element. I want the polygon. Here, I have a closed polygon. Above 1, press Control 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just like we did with the course. 67, just like we did with the chair. This is the box, the upper part where the seller puts the items. Okay? Here, I want to delete these. Delete. The box is now hollow. Pay attention to what happened here. It's dark inside. Because there's no light, everything fell inside, so it gives you a sense of darkness. Look at the top too. The top is also shaded. This is one top and this is another top, but this top is the shaded one. Look at the top too. Top is comprehensive. This top is shaded, that is wireframe. Bottom closed, unaffected, layer differs, cart. Shading is wireframe, like wire. As it is closed, the layer differs from the bottom. It's a really nice layer. I want the cart hollow from the top. What else in the modifier can refine my shape? I want the element. I can work here. You have properties and you worked with it. Why choose the polygon? What do you want to do? Let me know. No problem. I have the box here. It's dark inside. Everything is fine. Let's move to this part. Still in edit boolean modifier. I'm holding my shape here, but I want the whole element. This is my element with me, so I can work with it here. Of course, you have your properties here, and the most important thing is that you worked with it. Why did you choose the polygon? You removed a piece, and now you have something like a tank, so you can go down and work however you want. What exactly do you want to do? If you have something to benefit from, if I see something, I'll let you know in this box. Just let me know. No problem. Alright, so I have the box here, as you can see. And inside it's dark and everything is fine. Now, let's move to this part, and I'm still in the edit boolean modifier. If you have something to benefit from, if I see something, I'll let you know in this box. Just let me know, no problem. Alright, so I have the box here, as you can see, and inside it's dark and everything is fine. Now, I'm going to move to this part, while I'm still in the edit boolean modifier, the master. Here, cart can have 2 handles man pulls, or ties horse 2. I must divide this. Choose polygon, select handle. To improve, show, from layer, front facing. This is front, see, front. Cart will move, right? Work, from other side. Looks like it's turned. To move cart, left, move it. Notice cart position. This is front, part, here is front. Put handles, wheel, here. Make sense? Flip it around. Come here, man should raise. Handles standing, handles need to be close. Don't put down, can't pull cart, pull horse or by hand, better handles higher. I want to see where the front is coming from. The car will move like this, right? So I need to work from the other side. It looks like it's turned. If you want to move the car to the left, just go ahead. But did you notice how the car is positioned? This is the front part. So here is the front. I can put the 2 handles and the wheel on this side. Right and left. Does that make sense? I can flip it all around now. Come here. I'm saying, for example, the man should raise the handles a bit because he's standing, so the handles need to be close to him. I shouldn't put them down like this. He won't be able to pull the cart. He'll be pulling a horse. A big horse, or he'll be pulling it by hand. So it's better for the areas where the handles are to be a bit higher. Here, in this view, you have a modifier specifically for the extrude that we covered yesterday. But I want this modifier to come up a bit. This is the extrude, and these are my handles. If I select the extrude, I'll start extruding just like yesterday. I just choose the part I want to extrude from and pull it out like this. But pulling it out like this is wrong. Did you see how I pulled it? I should have pulled it the other way. But why are the handles up? Because this is a box and you're coming at an angle and I took the handles. So I can do Ctrl-Z to undo. The undo is still available and I can go down here. This might be more level. I'm supposed to pull the opposite like this. But of course the two are higher. Why? Because this is Malhani's box. You came to a bend and took the two So I can do Ctrl-Z, the undo is still there. And go down below this here, this might be more level. And from here, I'll extrude like this. So I took the extrude here and I modeled it nicely. I can also work with the bevel. I can make it look like the stick is being lifted or lowered, depending on what you want. For example, the outline, I can lighten it and I can raise it by working with the vertex. I could try the outline or grab the vertex and hold these points. I'll hold these points. No one will notice from behind. I can adjust it as I like. If you want to mess it up, go ahead. It shapes like this. We tried the polygon and bevel on the chair and fixed it. Now, a guy stands pulling the carts. You're saying, make it 2 wheels now. For the outline, I can lighten it and raise it by working with the vertex. I could try the outline or grab the vertex and hold these 2 points closer. What's the problem? I'll hold these 2 points. No one will notice from behind. No problem. I can adjust it as I like. If you want to mess it up, go ahead. It gives a shape like this. Raise it a bit. We tried the polygon and bevel on the chair. Fixed it. Now, a guy stands pulling 2 carts. You're saying, let's make it 2 wheels. I made a mistake. Let's fix everything. I didn't measure correctly, so I need to do it right. Do you see those 2 points? Bring them closer. No problem, I can play with it. If you want to mess it up, raise it a bit. We tried the part with the polygon and bevel on the chair, worked on it and fixed it. But now a guy stands pulling the 2 carts. You're saying, let's make it 2 wheels now, because we're practicing in the course. Look, I made a mistake here. Do you see what I did? Let's fix everything. I didn't measure it correctly. I need to do it right. Bring points closer. The whole thing will look better. Move 4 points. These 4 points are somewhat acceptable compared to this one. I can take these 4 points up here. I can use Control to select these 4 points bothering me and move them together. Moved point by point. Everything works. So, we're doing some exercises in the course. Look at this. I made a mistake here. Do you see what I did? Let's take the points and fix things up. I also didn't measure it correctly. So when I work, I need to do it right. Let's take the vertex. See? Those 2 points coming. Let's bring this point a bit closer and bring this point a bit closer too. So the shape will look blue. I can take the 4 points and move them left and right. These 4 points are somewhat acceptable compared to this one. I can take these 4 points up here. Sorry. I can even use Control to select these 4 points that are bothering me and move them together like this. Here, I move them point by point. So everything will work out for us. As we want, let's take these 4 points and bring them together like this. They're not the same size. One is bigger than the other, and they're not aligned properly. So, I need to consider this part. And you should work with a scale and coordinates to get everything right. You're practicing the basics, and later on, you'll see how it looks. Composition means I take care of this part like this, and of course you are supposed to walk with a drawing scale and coordinates and fix the world, meaning, and I can fix these as well. I insist the world on them. So it will be like this, and then I come back and take the 4 and bring them right and left as I want. This is another way. You train as principals, and then you work and see how it looks. So things are moving along a bit. All right, great. Let's get out of this box we've been working on. We're done with it. Let's bring in the other side, which is the right side, and let's also bring in the left side. So we've got both the right and left sides. Let's take a look. This is the left side, and this is also the left side. No, wait, I want the right. And this is the right side. So I have the right and the left here, as you can see. This is the right and this is the left. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to make a wheel here. a wheel on this side and a wheel on that side to complete the shape of the cart, and the wheel is separate from the box. I'm not modeling it.